Alright, take us away, Aim Your Fist.
Boss has been on my ass about this, so here I go. What you're about to witness is for mature people. There will be killing, swearing, stealing, and worst of all, magic cowards. Wait, most of that sounds fun. Why do I have to warn people about this?
Now the legal shenanigans is out of the way, we can continue. So, what was Axtef doing?
Talking to the ice giant about helping him with capturing whatever he was trying to capture up in the snow or mountains, whatever.
Sure. He'd be more than happy to have you accompanying him. Maybe you might be able to learn a thing or two from him.
This way is also if he does get attacked by anyone, like there's someone to help him out.
Though he does say that you're going to have to wait as it looks like his operations are moving.
Yeah, sadly. No, then I'll take care of my business with Farrox then.
Right. So you head off into the forest. You find a bear. What a big surprise.
It's unbearable, Max. Come on.
Farrax, you hear from the trees approaching meat.
Forex, I'm guessing that was Maneater saying approaching meat.
Yep.
Forex will ask what direction. Did you hear me?
Yeah. East. East.
Forex will nod his head and begin heading towards the east. He mostly just wants to see what this is all about.
There you go. So, you see Axtef walking towards you.
What brings you into the woods?
Well, I ran into a lowly group of kill you and all your little lizard friends.
Meta, you were somewhat slightly buzzing out.
Yeah, you lagged a bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just said that that I stopped a bunch of lowly adventurers from coming to kill you, and I pull out a letter and hand it to you.
Forex takes the letter and opens it up to read it.
That's the letter that said what was happening, right?
Yeah, the letter that said that Midville mayor wanted a group of adventurers to deal with bunch of lizards.
Yep.
That's as much as I can remember off the top of my head.
Basically it.
Yeah, I didn't write down any actual details.
So in the note it says who wants the lizards in this area dead?
The mayor of Midville. That's who wanted, used, dealt with. Are you talking meta-wise still, or are you talking?
No, like in character. Does it say on the
I'm back.
on the note?
It's signed by the
well?
mayor, as much as I know.
Okay.
But if you were to ask Axtef any further questions about it, there are a few
Uh,
more answers.
So what's the name of the mayor?
Are you asking XF?
No, like meta-wise, I'm asking, what's the name of the mayor? Because it's written on the letter.
One sec. Sorry, Max. Would you be able to answer that for him?
Nope.
No.
As the mayor's name is not there, it just says mayor of Midville.
Oh, okay. Meta-wise, I'm trying to find where the map is for the Evil campaign.
Probably an evil game info.
Oh, sorry about that.
Which map are you looking for?
So it's the world map. I'm trying to find out where Midville is.
So, if you're on the world map, midway on the far right, near the Neoland colony, you see Midway, and then a little bit in is Midville.
The map's in evil game info above the Dragon Ball character flying through the air on a log looking thing.
Okay,
Column.
I thought the map was updated, but okay.
Yeah,
That
that
is
is
the
the updated
updated.
map.
So let's see. Midville. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, Forex will take note of the name on the letter, and he'll say, "Now, what would someone all the way out in Midville want to come here and cause issues?"
Well, to me, didn't matter much. In the end, they all died anyway.
Hmm.
So if you were to
It
head
seems
there,
they-
if you head there, there would only be scraps of them left.
To be honest, I do appreciate you dealing with them.
Oh,
But
I didn't do it to help you. It just so happened that they were heading past a camp of me and the wild marauders, and well, they got killed.
that was a bad mistake on their part.
Yeah, well,
Didn't seem like they were very powerful, though.
From what I'm aware, they weren't too experienced. Maybe only just starting off.
Maybe I should go pay
Baby's
Mid.
first steps before they stumble and smash their face in a spike.
There are two types of adventurers: those who die in their first quests and those who don't.
They
But
died on their first quest.
whether you meant to help or not, still, thank you. I'll be sure to repay that someday.
It's best just a pre-warning, because let's say that maybe the orders didn't come from the mayor of Midville, but it came from someone higher up, and told the Midville mayor to find some people to deal with you. If they hear nothing about it, they're going to assume something's happened, and then that way, they're probably going to send more at you. So it's just best to have it as a pre-warning.
Yes. This will definitely help with that.
But that's
I'll
all
make
I
sure
had.
they-
That's all I had to do.
I'll make sure
come
they
here for.
send. I'll
You
make
hear
sure
the
they.
sound of something sniffing above you. Fresh meat approaches.
What direction?
The same way that Axdeath came from.
Maybe you didn't get them all.
Oh, trust that I wasn't the one that got him. It was. It was. It was the big red one. What's his name? I think I got it somewhere.
Clifford.
No. I know I've got it somewhere.
Smells metallic.
Metallic.
Ronna. Well, was it Ronna that killed them?
Wasn't it just like just a bunch of your wild marauders?
It was either a
Like-
bunch of wild marauders or it was the one that we saved from that prison.
It
That-
was a bunch of the Wild Marauders, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just couldn't remember exactly.
Well, me and Maneater will be going to investigate that.
The town's completely wiped out. I mean, if you do find anything, it won't be survived.
You never know. Someone
need.
could have.
You hear as they come up from behind. There it is. A Furbolg.
I'll turn around and pull out my axe.
You see it is the one that, You see it's the one that you have on your shit list. I was hoping I was hoping not to bump into you out here. I was here to be sent to get the lizard.
By get, do you mean kill or something more?
No, you see,
Why would
this is
boss
meta.
want you dead?
Yeah, I was about to say this is meta-wise. Pharax, this is one of the
Trainers.
people that have been training the misfits guards and all that.
I don't think Varox realizes that. Is he wearing the colors?
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh,
He
I'm
doesn't.
no,
fine.
he's
He
not.
doesn't. No,
Right.
he's one of the only trainers that doesn't wear those colors because he wears his
Oh.
own colors.
Yeah,
let
I
me
think it's
send
like
you
a
picture
navy
to you.
blue.
Oh,
Yeah, because
okay.
at the end of the day, he's just a.
He's a
I'm
mercenary.
pretty sure yeah.
His name
And
is
this is just
okay.
another.
Okay.
And this is just another
Yeah.
job to him.
Yeah,
his name's
Varox would
Baron
have.
Gore as well, from what I'm aware.
Yeah, Varox has no idea who this dude is. So he would have said that. He's assuming he's like one of the guys sent to kill him.
Why would I be sent to kill such a lonely creature as yourself?
Varox
There'd be
just
no
like,
fun in it. I'd rather kill an entire family of your people than to kill one.
no, trust me. Killing that many's more of a waste than anything.
A waste, it's fun.
By a
I did
waste,
it
I mean.
once. He looks over towards Axtef. I did it once to his people.
And you're lucky that you're underneath boss, or else you would be dead for.
Are you sure
Oh.
you'd want to? Are you sure you'd want to make their lives worth something? They were too weak to sustain from my axe. Why would you want to kill me after they had shown such weakness?
Oh, you work for boss. I thought you were working for someone else.
I do. I work for those who decide to give me some sort of pay, of course.
Naturally. So, boss wants me, correct?
Boss wants you all. Turns out that your little vacation comes to an end sooner than he wanted. He told one of you that there was trouble brewing, that there was a counterattack on the way. A little bird with information that has managed to be linked back up thanks to Jimus has given us information. I think his name is Hicks. You must know him, Axe. I read your file.
I remember Hicks, yes.
Is it true that you have escaped 2 prisons now?
And why does that matter?
I want to know if it's true or not, or if people are just spreading rumors about you.
Me and Hicks and Guruk have escaped all escaped the same prison,
Gorik. Another orc?
and then yes, another orc, and me and the misfits group that I'm with currently, we all escaped that prison, which
Wow.
I need to find it now. I
It
can't
was an
remember.
island.
Whispers say that that island is now owned by Jimus.
That wouldn't be a surprise to me.
And that I have heard even more whispers that the new capital of the Misfits will be found there.
Yeah, Farox, not Farox, fuck. Jimmers have gone around trying to get everyone onto his island. Don't know why he wants everyone there, but he apparently does.
Are you not a powerful man if you own most of every sort of shop you can?
To my knowledge, he doesn't own them.
He owns the lands that they will be on. He could always tell them to leave and make them have to find new places, which can be very hard when it comes to the black market. I'm surprised he hasn't yet asked about mercenary guilds yet.
Well, if he ever runs out of coin, mercenaries aren't good because they can be paid off pretty easily.
I'm talking about letting a mercenary guild into his city. What does he call it again? Angel, Heaven, Protection,
Celestia.
Celestia. Mercenary guild would be good in there before some bounty hunter decides to set up shop. Because we all know
There's
how much you love bounty hunters. He looks at you and smirks.
He doesn't get a response.
Tough crowd. Anyway, I've done my part. Nice new axe, by the way. Haven't seen that design.
You'll get a closer look at it.
You still want me dead?
That's the problem with leaving one alive.
I clearly
They always
showed
come
that
back.
I clearly showed that I was powerful enough to kill most. Why
But
can't
you
I
didn't
join?
kill me.
You weren't an orc. No fun killing something that's not an orc. I was paid to kill orcs. I killed orcs. You weren't an orc.
Yeah, well, killing you is just going to be just for the fun. You don't need to be paid for it.
Maybe you might change your mind.
If that's what you think.
That's what I think. As I don't think you're going to want to kill me. You're going to want to have me around for a little longer before you kill me.
Well, as soon as your employment with Boss ends, you better run.
My employment with Boss doesn't end until he is old and grey. He's ensured that thanks to the wealth he has accrued from Baron Gore himself.
Well,
there is the question: how many of the party actually know that Nubek is Baron Gore?
hey, hold up, what?
Nubek is Baron Gore.
I've literally got Baron Gore, trainer of misfits, in my fucking allies and organization.
Yep,
So
he is he is the benefactor of that.
I think the only
Well, now I put
members
it
of the
as
party that
AKA
do
Nubex.
Yeah, I think the only party members that know in game, not meta wise, is Jimus and Angerfist.
Probably.
Yeah. So it looks like you're out of luck there, because I'm sure you're going to want to kill me much sooner than that.
Well, who knows? Maybe Boss might allow me to. If not, I'll lose an arm for it.
Not if I make you lose an arm before I die. We'll see how strong your metal is. If you still feel that way in the end. Don't think you're the only one who's not training. I still feel that someone's going to try and kill me after what I've done. Besides, who's going to tell you where Shadow is? As he walks off with his double-sided axe slung
He's really
behind his
lucky I
back.
have nothing to fucking throw at him. I throw my fist.
You just jump and throw yourself at him in fist mode, Superman style.
Improvised weapon. What would it be, Max?
It's called spear tackling.
No, it's because he's throwing his fist, so that means he's like punching into the air, Superman style. Anyway, so you now have been told that you're going to be summoned.
So by going to be summoned, does that more mean?
Oh, sorry, you have been summoned.
Oh, okay. I was wanting clarification on that.
Yep.
Phoenix will go ahead and start heading towards Banditville.
Right.
And I'll start heading back to the wild. Oh, I know. Boss wants a stall.
Yep.
Well, I guess I'll walk next to Parox then.
Phoenix will say to Maneater as he's walking away, "Have fun with any more of those people that Midville sends."
From what I've heard, there is nothing from Midville.
Huh.
I have respect for the one there. As he sort of points with his hand
Talon hands.
Akstef. Yeah. I have respect for that one. He didn't give me anything to eat, but I have respect for him now. Truly, he has the tenacity for a man-eater, but he is not a man-eater.
I've met my own other man-eater. I say that as I'm walking away.
Yeah. So. Genesis, where would you be? You were back at your tower, yes?
Yes.
You see that your two individuals have gotten nice and set up. So, tell me, how much do you remember about yourself?
Nothing. I believe the name I have now wasn't my name before either, so.
Oh, I definitely know that that's not your name. We would call you Genesis. That's a city that that was the town we stayed at when we were, getting ready to go. Sorry, I keep trying to remember if it's a city or a town.
It's a city now.
Oh, damn. Time flies when you're buried under dirt.
So whatever happened to us happened a very long time ago.
I believe it was said to be 200 years ago. Back when there was this upstart called Hoarder. Or at least he was called Hoarder. A weird goblin. Made a lot of gold.
Sounds like someone I know.
Maybe by what do you call them? What are they called? Ancestors.
Maybe. Hope not. He's an annoying piece of shit.
Then again, we're our own ancestors by the looks of things. Trying to remember our own past lives.
This is certainly a very weird experience.
I got locked up for people thinking I was a lich.
Lynch the Lich.
Well, as far as I know, most undead are liches. Actually, no. Anyway, so from what I've learned and figured out is that we were a party. He's just counting on his fingers. Hang on a second.
Yeah, there were 4 of us. Only 3 here.
Yes, the other one's a cleric now. Hey, look at Silas.
Xyloth? You mean the Dragonborn? Who is asleep in his hammock?
Sorry, Staten.
Oh, Stan.
He's a cleric now?
I don't think he's a cleric. Last I heard rumor from the mill, as I've only been walking around for a bit, he actually fell in with the crowd of, know what you call them, the Helm's Guard.
Yeah.
Started working with them, you know, protect the weak and all that. Noble cause. If only I remembered why we did noble causes.
Yeah. I'm guessing because we thought ourselves to be heroes. And we got
That
fucked
or
up.
for coin.
Yeah, all the coin.
Either way, I'm not too bothered about that now. As you can tell, I'm not exactly in the best of shapes.
I get the feeling he's gonna show up soonish.
I doubt that. He seems to be far away from this part of these places, so I didn't even see him.
Some of these. I both really want to get my memories back, and I'm dreading the point when I do.
I don't think any of us are going to get our memories back. We can learn about what our past selves said, but we're not going to ever believe that that was us. That part of us is gone. Torn asunder. Now what is left is these husks. Half of what we were, and we choose our own way. Of course, you seem to have fallen into an interesting crowd yourself. I'm surprised you're still alive with who you're working with. You got 2 very big Goliaths with very big tempers.
Yeah, but I'm not a magic user, so they don't really bother. They're not really bothered by me.
Ah, yes.
Oh no, you make stupid decisions, Angus will be bothered. Doesn't matter if you're a coward or not.
Yeah, I know, but it does help the fact that I'm not a magic coward.
Rumor also has it you have a gold-hating individual in your party. Is this true?
Yes,
What's his
the
whole
magic
shtick?
pastor. Sorry?
What's his shtick?
I think he's. I'm pretty sure he has a god complex, and also
Don't we all?
weird as fucking hell.
Don't we all have god complexes in one way or another?
Suppose. Oh god.
Anyway,
Still can't believe he's creating more magic users.
Believe what you want to believe. Anyway, he pulls out a piece of paper that looks like it has gone through quite a bit of time and holds it out to you. Here's our old contract.
Ooh. I grab it and look at it.
From
Blow up.
what you can read, it says that the proud people of the town of Genesis would like to have the four heroes, these four mercenaries try and take down a lich for the sum of 1,000,000 gold.
Wow.
Now, if I've got my memory correct, that there is a death wish. We went
Yeah.
after something that was way above our pay grades. As he pulls out a wanted poster that looks like a non-decayed version of him, and it only has like 2K on it. Way above our pay grade.
Oh shit, okay. Oh god.
This individual was a lich, and from what I remember, his name was, at least he kept calling himself Walker.
Wait. Old Genesis like puts his hand up. Old guy. Really, really annoying. He's got a really big guy with a mask next to him. Likes to punch people.
I'm not sure about that.
No, when you saw that, no, never called him Walker.
Yeah.
He only referred to him as Regal.
Regal.
Not sure about that, but what I am sure is that I don't see a reason to continue doing this little shindig of ours.
No. Probably not.
We've had our we've dealt with all this. I'm thinking of retiring myself. I can't get drunk, so I'm gonna probably for the first few 100 years go on a bender. Go against any man who can't, and see if they can try and drink me under. Create some sort of lie as if they have to, beat me in a drink or get shot.
Make a deal with death. Someone managed to beat you in a drinking contest, he finally reaps your soul.
Don't reap a half soul, but have the whole soul. Otherwise, we find our way into the sea of lost souls. That's why you might want to find your other half.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been
While
planning.
you're at it, you could probably find ours too.
Yeah.
Meta-wise, if you go to Lost Souls, say hello to Ali for me.
Also, say hi to the greatest supervillain ever, Herm, who killed like multiple worlds.
And let's also not forget the other supervillain, which was also Ali. Even though he didn't mean to be the villain, he just sort of fit that
It
role.
just kind of ended up that way.
All he wanted was a musical of Prince Ali.
All he wanted
That is
was
all he wanted.
Yeah. So, what is your plan? Now that you have some more information about yourself. Oh, it also has a few names on there, but they can't be read out except yours, which I'm sure you've heard your name once before.
I've only heard part of it.
So you see a name there that says Pymere. Sorry, Pyramere. Not Pymere, it's Pyramere.
Interesting.
That's the name of an elf. And last I checked, you're the only elf in our group.
Yeah, that would be me. A high elf from the Feywilds called me that. I'm gonna try and get my soul back. The bit that's missing. Same time, try and get yours two back. So, because
Forget about the other one. Sure, he might have decided to keep going on with his own little thing, but he was still part of our group. May as well be still faithful to your old pals.
Yeah. And then
Is that I hear? Treason.
see where this world takes me. I might start a gun company.
Interesting idea. You gonna test them on yourself because you're gonna be able to get back up from them.
It's one way to do it.
Interesting idea. Anyway. It's taken me a bit to get here. He stretches. So I'm gonna jump in my hammock as he jumps into your hammock. And I'm gonna hit the hay.
I'm going to see what else. I'm going to see if there's something I can. I need.
Meta, isn't that going to be like the second hammock that he needs to buy for himself?
Yep.
No.
Because didn't the other dude take his?
No. I
That's
got
what
one
he
for
did.
him. I'm actually going to go out because he's just now muttering to himself. Now I'm going to need just several. He's just now thinking about what he's going to need going forward. While walking down the stairs. When he finally gets to the bottom of the stairs, he's gonna look back up. I've got to put some form of pulley system in here.
You then hear a knock at the tower door.
Knocking on the tower door.
I open. It's like I'm just looking at the door. It's like convenient. I open the door.
You see a Goliath standing in front of you, his eyes abyss. His sword, crimson, deep crimson, dark red. As he looks at you.
Not gonna lie, Genesis's first thought was now where is Jimus right now so I can send this person to him. Yes.
This is who you see, by the way. You seem to be a bit lost, friend. This is my tower.
You're from that alternate world, aren't you?
Oh man, you're stupid.
Fuck it up.
You know, I thought elves were meant to be smart. And the first thing comes out of your jabberjaw is stupidity. What do these eyes look to you, student?
Great. Immortals.
There you go. The last horse crosses the finish line. Bravo. I'm here to take
Meta.
the bell. Put in a new one.
Every word this guy says upsets Jimus on a primal level. Only Jimus gets to make fun of Genesis.
What a shame you're not there to stop it.
I know.
Maybe you should just teleport.
So you best let
You
me
can't.
pass.
Yeah, I know.
Or I'm going to make you let me pass.
Oh, yeah, sure. Just there's two
You're
people
lost.
sleeping up there, so
They might get woken up by the bell, but that's their fault. Anyway, You are a lot smarter than I thought you were, or at least wiser. You don't backchat me like the other one. That other elf.
Other elf.
Genesis wouldn't even know that Jimis now looks like an
You
elf.
would have no idea.
Not going to lie, but at the same time, he'd just think Jimis. Jimis isn't an elf.
No, wouldn't your first thought be the other Nubek? Because you knew that the
No.
other world Nubek was an elf.
His first thought when someone's backchatted someone and then Genesis meets them is Jimis, and then it's just, but he's not an elf. Huh.
I
Oh well.
follow that logic as well.
Oh well. Alright ahead. I'm going to see if I can't figure out what the fuck I'm going to need.
So what do you do?
Huh?
What do you do?
Oh, I step out of his way.
Good. He crouches down under the door as he then goes up the stairs. You can hear each step he takes. It sounds like the wood has reached its maximum load.
I wonder how you plan to get the door down. Sorry, the
Huh?
bell down.
I was
He's
thinking
gonna
about the
throw it
bell
out.
tower.
He's gonna chuck it off
How
the
did
side.
you know?
He's a Goliath. He thinks more with his skull than his fucking brain.
No, it's called efficiency.
Yeah, true.
I don't know why, but I thought of 8 different ways that he could try to get it down. None that didn't even cross it. That wasn't even on the list.
Of course. Because you're not a Goliath.
Jimis. Where are you again?
My island.
Hiding.
Right. At your
Is he sleeping?
He's finished his sleep.
Yeah, you'd still be in your thing. You hear a knock at the door.
I'd get up and go over to it.
Knocking on Celestia's door.
Is this the shit, here we go again moment? Because you're just like every time someone's knocked on the door, they've demanded somewhere to stay.
Pretty much. I open the door.
After this,
You
Jim
see
is
it's Corollas.
It essentially just
Ah.
says, business hours not on.
Ah, Jimis, good to see you're awake. And not an elf anymore, or at least not the drow. We've set up a bell in your bell tower.
Okay.
The bell can be rung at precise times throughout the day, magically. Every hour. It is also connected, or will be connected, to Banditville. One of these things that I'm going to be giving to you is the ability to call for help.
That's gonna be abused.
He holds out a rather large clapper. Attach this to the bell tower when you need to ring for help. And those in Banditville will hear the bell ringing.
I see.
I thought I'd give you something back after we so rudely came into your abode and not gave you anything for your troubles.
Alright. Wait, where's the other one set up?
In Banditville.
Where in Banditville?
In the Tower of Banditville. I sent Mountain Twister to go deal with that one.
Oh?
What is this O about?
Jimis's expression.
What is the O about? And What is with your expression?
I only know of one tower in Banditville, and I was told to stay away from there because it was Genesis's place.
Oh, you mean the half-dead?
That does pretty much sum up his existence, yes.
Well, too bad for him. He shouldn't have set up in a place like a bell tower. He should maybe build his own tower. You are
My
rich,
island.
right?
Questionably so, yes.
Maybe I'm talking about you as all of those who are in the strike team. Could you
Yeah, you
imagine
could probably
building a
afford.
tower?
Really, just a choice at this point from to not to. However, I would probably try to claim something that belonged to someone else at some point as I gesture around at the island.
He points to the mountain range around Celestia. Imagine if he could have the tallest mountain here. He could build a pretty good tower that overlooks the entirety of most of your island. Knowing him, he's an eagle eye. It'd be worth it for him.
So, whenever I ring that, it will ring in the tower.
Yes.
Can I make it so that the sound only rings inside of the tower and doesn't leave it?
No.
Unfortunate, but okay.
Not very unfortunate. Who else
My
knows that you have that clapper?
good point.
Now, enjoy your day.
Oh my god,
Enjoy.
it lives.
Well, I mean, like, I've
Weeks
been
of
very busy. Yeah, I know, but I was like eating, and then I went for a shower, and then did dishes, and I did some.
So where your last sport? Wow, I see how it is.
You almost
I mean,
grab his
I
phone
could leave again.
and mess it and say, "Hey, Genesis, you there?"
Yeah.
Someone invading your tower right now.
Yes.
Do not fight them.
I'm not. They're part of the Immortals. Of course I'm not gonna fucking fight them. Idiot.
I'd like to think that Jimis has almost the offended look on his face.
He would
Like-
if it weren't for the fact he was about to cause some sleepless nights to him for that.
True.
Anyway, so.
Can I help you in any way?
That was towards
Genesis.
Genesis, yeah.
Sorry, what?
Jimis asked if he could help you in any way.
Why? What's the catch?
There's always a catch with you people.
No, there's always a catch with you.
I am the catch.
Doubt.
Well, if you must know, you're the least likely to shoot me. Stab me. Most likely to shoot me, least likely to stab me. Yeah, that's it.
I'm disappointed that I agree with you. So, what are you planning now?
Planning?
Yes.
Oh, my dear Genesis, have you not met me? There is no planning, there is action.
And sadness.
And pain.
And depression.
The planning was both done hundreds of years in the future and in the past.
Press off to doubt. So, is there a reason other than to tell me not to fight the person who came to the tower?
Just do it out of spite now.
I just want to make sure that you're doing okay. How's the hand?
Okay. It's just another thing that I have to get regenerated. Of course, I could always just keep it this way.
No, I could get that regenerated for you.
Put a blade in it. That way, when I go to that way, when I go to clap someone on the shoulder, I can just stab them in the chest.
Just gives you a pirate's hook.
If
Get
you'd like, I could get that regenerated for you.
For now, I'm gonna keep it. I might find a better use for it than just a flesh and blood hand.
Timmons just goes quiet. Flashbacks. Alright. Best of luck with that part. So you couldn't use my assistance in any way, shape, or form in any other manner?
You see, you say that, and I think it's because you then want to ask me to do something.
Genesis, I'm always gonna ask you to do something.
I know.
Regardless of whether you've done anything for regardless of if I've done anything for you. It's the way our relationship works. I take, and then I take.
You would hear through the settings, though. You got that right.
Well, currently, I'm going to go. Wait. Genesis's thought process at that moment was, wait, we were already doing bounties. I'm gonna go get my bounty hunter's license renewed.
As you say that, you
We have
hear
to pay
the
for those?
crash. You hear a crash of the bell behind you.
Oh, hey.
As you see that the wooden slats up at the top are now broken, as you can see someone dusting their hands off inside, and you can hear yelling from upstairs.
Great.
Before you then see the dragonborn follow the bell outside the window.
Do you require my assistance?
No, just slight problem. Nothing I can't handle at this point in time.
But Genesis, you've only got one hand to handle it.
I have two hands. I'm going to walk over to the dragonborn. It's like,
The dragonborn is just grumbling on the ground, just.
yeah.
One, it pisses me off.
Genesis, are you still alive?
Yes, I'm still alive.
Good.
I help I help Silas up. Silas up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, aren't we all supposed to be meeting boss? I say over the sending stone to pretty much everyone.
Me and Farox are on our way already.
I wasn't
Oh.
aware of that. Like, boss didn't
Okay.
say, like, come back or anything.
Question:
That
which
case-
sending stone was that
Public
relayed on?
one.
Okay,
Public
so
one. Number
Nubex
one, mate.
cannot hear this.
Yeah.
Chalk's boss's brother
Through-
gets a message to come see him through the group sending stone.
Yeah, like, Angus says, oh, right. Pirate. I've forgotten his name. Angus
You know
really
I've got
doesn't
a
care.
name, right?
All I know is here is that you're the pirate brother of our boss.
And you want to punch me in the face.
There's that too.
You ain't wrong.
Could you hurry up? Could you meet up, back up with Newbeck and give him back his stone, that sending stone?
I'm on the ocean right now. Can't do that.
Then find some way to teleport it.
ends up telling Newbeck into the middle of the ocean.
Nubek's
Newbeck
first
just
shower.
teleport into the middle of the ocean.
Nubek's first shower in like a year and a bit.
That's a bath.
That is true.
Sea level pollution goes up by 1% thanks to that though.
Thanks to
It's only 1%. That's fine.
It's only 1%, he
Newbeck.
says.
He says.
Next year will be another percent, guys. Just to let you know.
God sakes.
Global warming's got nothing on Nubex.
Yeah, Angus says so. Just say, like, find some way to send it back, whether it's via some sort of teleportation or whatchapachuga. I do not care.
Yeah, watch him, Magiga.
There's a slight problem with that.
Is this going? Oh, sorry. That's right.
This is the group sending stone, by the way.
Is still listening.
Yep. There's a slight
Other
problem
might
with
be.
that. You see, there is no way to guarantee one of my men can teleport back to a moving object. So you're gonna have to wait until we find an island. And right now we're approaching a what looks to be an archipelago, not an archipelago, an atoll. It looks like there's a lot of ships around it. A lot of very heavily armored ships. A lot of big, heavily armored ships. I'm not sure where we ended up sailing, but we went sailing.
This is good information, but I like a lot
They're
there.
probably gonna die.
But
I have a feeling I know where they roughly sailed to.
Really? Where do you think they
Hey,
sailed to?
Angus, how much is a sending stone?
Well, I'm going to assume that it's not even on the map that we have.
Yep, it's not on the map.
It's
been
if
that-
I were to base it off the old map, if we have that somewhere, no, it's not in here. If I base it off the old map, I'd
If
say
it's
it's near that fort on the far right.
If it's an archipelago, I have an idea as to where. Well, the sort of people
This
that's
is
going
not
to
an
be near
archipelago,
there.
it's an atoll.
It's a what?
It's an atoll.
Atoll.
Yeah,
An atoll.
I have no idea what that word means.
It's a
Exactly.
ring island.
Oh, okay.
Oh, then I'm saying the wrong area. I thought it was on the island.
I'm pretty sure that other
It's
place was
called
an
now.
archipelago, but this might still be roughly the same thing.
Hey, Angerfist,
What?
how much are sending stones?
It's been that long since I've actually had to fucking buy one that I don't remember.
It's about 100 gold pieces. So 10 platinum.
1, 2, 3. I'll just get us all new sending stones. That's going to be quicker.
You can connect. You should be able to connect a new one to the old ones.
I'm gonna teleport to Stockman.
Stockman is not there.
Angerfist is gonna start
In
moving
fact,
to him.
half of the black market is now missing. Like, it is a ghost town compared to its former self.
Genesis walks into the black market at that point.
Angerfist would tell Nubek through their ascending stone the boss wants to see us.
Genesis just sees half of the black market gone. Sees Jimis in the middle of it. It's like,
You don't see
believe
Jimis. This
your
is
fault.
what you see.
You really don't have any idea as to what he would look like.
That is the current Jimis.
I just look at you. This is your fault, isn't it?
Mysterious stranger.
Without proof, you cannot blame me.
I know Farax's reaction when he sees you.
Genesis is just gonna say that. Just walk to boss, because yeah.
I know Maneater's reaction when he sees them. He's gonna be like, fresh meat, and then be denied again.
Jimis just nods at Genesis and then walks over to him.
He's walking away. You following him?
Yeah, I'm following Genesis.
Alright, let's start the Assassin's Creed stealth follow, shall we? You gotta stay a certain
Following
you
from
gotta stay a
crowd.
certain close.
15
And,
feet away.
15 feet away.
Rude.
And if you go any further away, you will lose the mission. Congratulations. Enjoy.
I'm sorry, it's just I was thinking back of like Assassin's Creed 2, I think, where if you just go ever so slightly further away, you like lose the mission.
Yeah.
It's such bullshit. That's so fun.
Can't relate.
You're forgetting that you two aren't the same age.
Oh no, I'm saying I can't relate because I haven't played the games.
Yeah, I know. As I said, I keep forgetting you two aren't the same age.
Nothing to do with the age because Nubek
Well,
has
it has-
played.
It
I
has
have
everything to do with the age.
Well, he's played Black Flag at least.
I played all of them except the two newest, I think, or three newest.
I've
Yeah.
played all of the Assassin's
Hello, just saying.
Creed. I've played all the Assassin's Creed except for the 3 after the original trilogy. Black Flag.
So you've played a bit
Assassin's
under
Creed 1,
all of
2, and then Brotherhood.
Yeah,
You've played about half of the Assassin's Creed game.
Yep, I've played the first, second, third, well, I haven't played a whole bunch of Odyssey, mainly because it glitched the hell out on me. And then I've played Origins.
You need to. I recommend playing Valhalla. Actually, quite.
You cut out, man.
You
Yeah.
need
He
to play
recommends
Valhalla.
playing
It is
Valhalla.
really fun.
Oh yeah, I will try to actually get Valhalla the next chance I get.
Over the sending stone to Farax. Hey, Farax. We need to go see boss.
I said over the sending
I'm
stone
on
and me
my
and
way.
him were already on the way.
Already on my way.
Genesis looks back at Jim and say, "Hey, were you an elf sometime in the past couple of days?"
He's an elf now.
He just pokes his pointy ears. Yeah, I suppose so.
No, you see these points? They're purely for decoration.
Did you backchat one of the immortals?
You've got to be more specific. Are we talking the group, like an immortal being, or someone just called immortal? Because if so, the answer's probably yes.
The answer isn't probably, it is.
No, like I'm just going to assume you pissed him off. You backchatted him. You also backchatted God, which...
A god? A singular god?
Oh, by the way,
I was going to be generous, but fine.
whenever whatever's going on is dealt with and any of you have nothing to do, who wants to help me mess with a town?
Hold on.
Clarify.
It's that goblins.
If you're talking about Midville, Axe has already destroyed that place.
And I'll say over the Sending Stone, I've told him that multiple times, but he still has not gotten that.
He doesn't care. He
Meta,
wants to.
I do not remember you saying that you.
I
did.
said that it was reduced to rubble and there were no survivors.
I do not remember you saying that in character.
Yeah, he said it in character, and you replied, "Well, might go for a scavenge." Effectively.
No, I did not hear him. I thought he was talking about like the people, that was sent by the mayor.
No.
Okay.
I mean, he killed them.
Someone
as well.
didn't communicate right. I'm just saying.
Anyway, so you all make it to boss's place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume so, yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Okay.
Unless there's a wild Pokemon encounter.
Nubex. Have you showered recently? Jimis is saying to him before he lets Nubex in the room.
Nivik sort of just walked past you.
Wait a minute.
He would have probably got there before everyone.
Genesis is just gonna walk
I
in.
think the only person who might have gotten there before you would have been maybe me, because I have 40 feet movement.
I just realized.
I have a sewer entrance right next to the base.
Then you would have been there first.
I just realized this is where Forex will actually see what Jimis looks like now. And he just looks at you and is like, what the hell?
Friend, not food.
Nivik would be inside and he'd be like, no, I haven't showered, I don't shower.
But what the hell,
I mean, all I could say, hey, you're not a drow anymore.
He was a drow. Okay, you know what?
I've been trying different flavor of elves.
And pissing off the immortals.
You know what? None of my business.
Yeah, I don't think that even that gets an eyebrow
I wonder
raise.
what lizard folk taste like.
I don't know.
Be human.
Hey, Forex, how do you describe the taste of your people?
But it's like chicken.
It's like chicken to one person or another.
Really depends if they're a lot more in water, or if their little tribe revolves around water. They'll have a slightly more. Don't really know how to describe the taste.
If they're by water, it's like what he's trying to say is they're by water, they taste like seafood.
I suppose they taste more like seafood.
Boss, what do you think, Boss? Do you think they taste like seafood, or do you think they taste like
I'm just
reptilian?
Boss isn't there and just listening to our bullshit.
So,
It's probably sitting there.
a gallery of individuals as you enter you are directed into a meeting room, not into boss's office.
Oh yeah,
and also not into the war room of last time.
Oh, this is a war room, just a different type.
Okay.
Okay.
Back to the conversation at hand.
As you're having this
Reptilian
conversation,
or water?
these are the individuals you see.
Hey.
I don't know. 5 more people. So, do you think a lizard then that lives in the water would take more water? Or do you think they still taste reptilian? Or do you think it would be a mixture of both?
Angathis would nod to each of them and say, "Boss."
Take your seats.
I go and sit down.
Yeah, Fox will sit
Can I
down.
name designated seats or no?
No designated seats. Just there
Cool.
are a couple of big seats though for you and.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Maybe
the
he's gonna sit on one of the big
seats for us
seats.
are just the big ones.
Okay,
No.
so you sit in. Lubeck sits in one of the big seats.
Yes. I had to get the
Fox
height,
is on-
otherwise I can't
And then he
see.
gets sat on by
If there's
Axtef.
if there's another really big seat or whichever big seat Axe and Anger Fist don't sit in, Fox will sit in.
Okay, so there's only 2 big seats.
Is there a high chair or like a higher seat for Nubex? If not, I will
Yeah.
just sit on the table.
There is a high chair for Lubeck.
Alright, I'll be on the high chair then.
It looks like a mini lifeguard's chair.
Jimus just sits on the table.
Jimus. Front and center.
You just rotate.
Yeah, Jimus rotates to make sure that he's facing them directly.
Good. So, first order of business. Thanks for a generous donation of land. You all will be getting a new location to stay at if you wish. We'll be building you a tiny keep. Or at least a keep for you all to stay if you wish.
I do not need to keep.
I know you
Can
don't need the
you
job,
or
but this
learn
is for
about
you. This
how
is
big
for
this
you
is
all
house?
as a strike team to have.
I have all the underground, I don't need no keep.
This is for all of you, not just you.
Like greedy.
Secondly,
Don't worry, Rex, you can have the basement.
letting you have a break was probably the biggest mistake of my life.
What do you mean? I spent very good time in my break.
It allowed our enemies to coalesce around us, and we have a shitstorm coming our way. That is why I had got in contact with as many people as possible. And an old friend has made himself known to me.
And that is, who? This is very suspenseful.
He was boss before I was boss.
Do we have second boss?
Oh,
Do we call you old no boss and him old boss, or is
Would he be Grand Boss?
Yeah.
He is joined by one of his disciples, or at least one of his new underlings called Mountain Twister.
Jimus
So-
raises his hand.
What is it?
Is he a tabaxi?
Mountain Twister?
No, Grand Boss.
No. I don't know what race he is. He's very secretive about that.
Genesis is just thinking about the Ice Demon. His name starts with an N.
No, he was here. He was not.
Aerith.
He's not Grand Boss. He is like
Sir?
Grand Protector. Or Great Grand Protector.
So, here is the next update of the looks. Once it loads. Spew, dip, pew. There we go.
Yeah.
Who is that in the background right there? Is that the Mountain of Twisters?
I am master, and you shall call me as so.
Is this Grand Boss saying this?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like the name of Grand Boss? It's Master? I don't like that. We change that.
No.
Well, Grand Boss it is.
I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alright, let me grab my sheet. Oof. Well, I'm pretty sure my wisdom is quite shit.
It's either a flat or it's a negative, because I'm pretty sure you either had slightly better than me or the same.
It's just flat.
Yeah.
You've suddenly forgotten how to speak for the next minute. It's master.
So, Numix is gonna like start like hand gesturing. Just,
What are you a master of?
The master of the immortals. I've met you before.
Oh,
I met you when you weren't an elf.
Been a long. Oh right, I remember you.
Now, from
Did
what
you tell me
I've
when?
heard, Val here has been having some difficulties. He's let you run amok a little too much.
Numix is like shaking his head in denial. This is not something he would have ever done.
So, I called in my own favor. And I brought an old friend back. A very dear friend back. He'd been in hiding for a bit ever since a particular individual's betrayal of him. As he looks at you, Jimus.
Ah.
Angus is thinking, is this the old guy that turned my brother's corpse into a thing?
Yep.
Thingy, thing.
And I've also overturned a particular individual's contract. For now. Because I paid for him a little more. Though I'm sure he wouldn't be too happy knowing who he's going to be serving under. But
Who is this directed at? Or is he just saying it openly to everyone?
copying and paste. Waiting for it to send because it takes forever to send.
Yeah, it's just one of those days.
There we go.
Oh,
Okay.
hello again.
Have I met you before?
I flick him a platinum coin.
It bounces off him. What was that for?
Well, last I checked, you're homeless.
Homeless place. I found my own place. Though it recently got attacked by quite a few orcs. Lucky to get out of there.
Genesis just slowly looks at Axe there.
I shit you not, Farax would have, like, given a side glance.
Now, I've seen one lack of communication between you all. Boss may have shown you his harsh nature, but he has not shown you what Misfit were used to be. I'm not going to send you backwards, but I did something to Boss before that has to happen to you all now. Hand over your relics.
Maybe he's just looking around at everyone. Can I talk now? Or has it? You guys
Jimus
have
raises his hand.
relics?
Yeah, Nubex doesn't have one of those.
Genesis,
Where did you get
Genesis,
relics?
Genesis just puts Revenant on the table and slides it across.
Very eager. I can see you are a lamb rather than a shepherd.
Nivix is like legit staring at everyone like, when did we get relic? Why did I not get a relic?
I just believe that all of you can fuck me up.
I'm gonna like look at Boss and be like, Boss,
Half of
why
these
didn't I
people
get a
will be
relic?
able to be taken out. You didn't look for one. All of these individuals got one because they found them.
Can I leave then?
You're needed here because of other reasons.
Fuck.
Why do we need to hand over our relics?
Can I drink then?
Nubek, you can't speak.
The creature. No, Nubek can't speak now. It's been a minute.
Okay.
The creature looks towards you. Do you want to ask questions and waste my time, or do you want to comply?
Fox just like sighs and puts the relic on the table.
Another lamb who follows.
Nivix pulls out 2 bottles and he
Yeah,
slides
no, I'm
them
waiting for an
towards-
explanation.
towards like the middle of the table and he opens the other one and starts drinking.
The explanation. What type?
I pull out a 3rd bottle and like slide it towards Angus to these guys.
To be fair,
What
you'll
is there
probably
to gain through this?
Do you see
What
how
is your
powerful
intentions?
Boss has gotten without his weapon? You have used those as crutches for too long.
Nivix is going to pull out one of his little towers and stick it right in front of him.
He's
Just
sticking
like
right away.
right in front of him. He's like with the other hand, he's pushing the other bottle away alcohol, like while looking at Boss and everyone towards Angus Fist.
Feel that you cannot win a battle without your precious items? Look at the 2 lambs who have already followed. They believe they would win.
Not so much them believing that they would win. That's more the fact that they didn't bother to think that they might never get them back. Or, if there's anything worth us giving them up.
Now,
No. I believe that if someone tries to take it from me personally, I will eventually get it back.
Now, Angerfist, you have already accepted that you will be joining us.
Oh, I
Have you
know.
not? And that weapon was forged in the same metals we use.
I know. That doesn't mean I'm any less reluctant. That doesn't make me any less reluctant to give it up. I know how much Mountain Twister.
Mountain Twister will not touch it. He has his weapon he has forged, and it is as mighty as he wishes it to be.
Umus takes his necklace off and puts it in his pocket.
The eye that has the white line around it looks towards you.
BRB, my cat's being annoying.
You are trying my patience, elf.
You are not giving me a reason to trust you.
Did the slaves on your island trust you, or did they follow you because you are stronger than them? Do you want to test my power, my metal, my abilities?
Sure,
Why
let's say that you can squash me like I'm an insect.
I never said.
What do you gain out of that,
I never
rather
said
than
that
explaining?
I never said that I could. I just would leave you with something to remember. A nice, healthy scar running from the top of your eyebrow down through your lips, over your shoulder, to remind you of how much you pissed me off. I'm just simply asking for you to try and win a battle without your little toys.
And I shall not use it, but I am not giving over possession of it.
Do you not trust me?
No, I do not.
Why not?
Because you have not been honest with me.
I told you I wanted a piece of your island, or at least a place to stay, and you gave me one.
Straightforward and honesty are not the same thing. Will you divulge all of your plans, both now and in the future?
I have no need to. It's not part of your little plans. It won't affect you.
Then I shall be keeping it in my pocket, and I shall not use it for the purposes of whatever test you decide to put us through. As this item was gifted to me by a rather
It
personal...
was not gifted to you. Word travels. We know. Do not lie. You are not who you say you are, and you have chosen to lie. I have not. You have disgraced yourself in my presence. Keep it
Meta,
to
Humus
yourself.
puts the necklace back on.
Meta, there's no police in this guy.
Oh, he did just lie. Anyway, he looks over to Angerfist Naxdeath. Do you believe you're so weak that you need those items?
I've already had to fight without my weapon. I had to prove myself to get it back, or another orc would have gotten it.
This time you're going to be fighting in another location. A place where all of your items shall be taken. I want to see how you survive in the wilds, and you can't do that with your magical knickknacks. I just wanted to see if you were reluctant to hand over that which you have yet to grasp the full power of. And I can see that one of you is already much less enthusiastic with the idea. I've been very open and honest with Jimis, and he calls me a liar.
No, I just said that you've not been as honest as I'd like you to be.
What do you want me to say? I've already told you
You've
that
divulged everything that I'd like to know about this matter. Now I'd like to know why I cannot simply keep my item in my pocket.
Because you won't have a pocket. You shall be thrown into a survival situation with Tunic.
Why would I go through that?
You're a sorcerer, right?
Yes, a spellcaster who is not equipped for those sorts of situations.
Wrong. That is not a yes. Why do you keep lying to me when I ask you these questions? You already divulged this when you were in the Great Arena.
The Genesis Revenant is a tool. If he can... And now that they've said that this is a test to see whether or not we can fight without them, Genesis now wants to see whether or not Revenant is a crutch. Because if it is, he will never take it back. Well, he'll never use it again.
I'm gonna turn to Angerfist and ask him his opinion on all of this.
I am loath to give up what is mine. Or at least, what I know to be mine, but others claim otherwise. That Angerfist does give a side glance at Boss at that. But if this is going to stop arguments or some shit, I don't mind Headsplitter having a bit of a rest.
I'm gonna be honest, I knew it was gonna turn into an argument, only reason I even gave it over. Get my relic over.
If Revenant has become a crutch, I need to be better.
Listen to yourself. Did you get what I sent you, Jimus?
Yep.
Hand over your items, and you shall get them back at the end of this.
Meta, does he mean like all our items, or
We'll all get our
Just
items back. Then.
relics. Just relics. I am the one
Okay.
who is taking your relics. Your boss will be holding on to the rest. Trust me, some of you are going to be very happy having your items brought back to you.
But can I put mine in storage? I do have like big vault, very protected.
I'm
Or do you
just gonna
need
say to
them?
Angerfist, I reckon this will be a good test in the end. I reckon we should both just hand our weapons over.
I was going to, by the end of this conversation, yeah.
He's already getting drunk. He's slurring his words.
Axtef will get.
My
Axtef
words,
will,
I've never been good with words, speaking words, you
Axtef
know
will
this.
stand up and slowly walk over and place the axe next to the table and not on the table.
Oh,
So
if you
it's
put it on the
leaning up
table,
against the
I
table.
would love to just see Jims grab it again and be like, I have the power!
And then I would fucking turn around and immediately fucking punch him if that was the case.
Sorry, Jims, I couldn't help myself.
Did anyone at the other end?
And then I'll go sit back down next to Angerfist.
Nathan, you're breaking up.
I have realised, that's why I stopped talking. Did anyone at the other end of the table grab the bottle that I pushed into the middle of the table?
Probably not.
Nope.
Okay, I'm just gonna reach and grab it back and just like slide it into my bag of holding again.
So you're going to climb onto the table, walk over to it, put it in the bag, and then walk back to your chair.
Yes, I don't
Yep.
see nothing wrong with this.
So, you both put your weapons on the table?
We want to see the table buckle?
Yes.
That's why I lean mine onto the side of it.
So he then looks to
Yeah.
you, Jimus, and finally you. Shall you hand your weapon over? Your
Angerfist
relic.
looks pissed.
No.
So you have chosen not to. Alright. Mountain Twister
He
comes
sits there,
over
fully
to
prepared for them to take it by force.
Mountain Twister comes over to Axtef, hands Axtef a note that is wax sealed. Farrax a note that is wax sealed. Genesis a note that is wax sealed. Nurbeck a note that is wax sealed. And Troy, Angerfist, you get a note that is steel sealed.
Interesting. People would see Angerfist be taking off like a bariatric closure and putting that in his bag of holding. We've been told that we cannot have our magic. We've been told that our magic item's going to be taken away from us anyway, so might as well put them.
Those
Get
of
them
you who
sorted.
wish to talk to your boss now shall. Once you are done, meet me outside. I have exactly 4 hours to turn you into monsters.
As like Nubex sees Angus is taking off his necklace, Nubex just starts stripping off his clothes to put in his bag of holding.
Oh gosh. I've actually got to find out what I've attuned to, or if I have any other actual magical items on me. Well, no, actually, no. I know I've got the cloak of Elwood Kine and the cloak of.
Pretty sure you have braces of defense as well.
Nubex really right now is only wearing braces, I think.
Yeah, braces of defense. What did they do? They just add
+2 to AC.
Oh, that drops me to below 20. Oh no.
Yeah,
Yes, you do as asked within your mind. You see Jimus walk out with the Master of the Immortals and Mountain Twister.
Nirix has like pants on and that's it. Everything else is gone. No shirt.
Honestly, depending on how like it is for lizard folk, like if their junk naturally show or what, Fox might be entirely naked. He's already close to being naked.
Let's just
And,
say that you still wear a loincloth.
Yeah, probably just a loincloth.
Because it's not something I want to think about.
His
Or to a loincloth just to run it after people.
I think that's the only magical thing that I've done that I had that
know
I've
what's
actually
funny
tuned
as Fox
to.
is
I
Fox out in the sun would feel just really
Surprisingly,
comfortable in
that's
the
not
loincloth.
too bad.
We
think Axe left.
Do we get to keep our... What's happening with our clothes? He said something about a tunic.
Everything's going to boss,
So,
and we're just gonna be wearing underwear.
In your quarter,
Oh,
your old quarters, back in our old base, each of you will find tunic for you. Please grab Jimus's in case he changes his mind.
Wait, so I've got to take everyone to where Marauders were?
No, it's
No,
different.
our
Like, we've
quarters.
all got different sort of...
Fuck's sake,
I think
headset.
the only person that actually slept there consecutively
notes?
has been me.
Yeah.
In your notes are your tasks. Each one of you has been given a wax seal. The only one who hasn't is as he looks over, the strike team leader, who has shown that he is a sheep. So says my old boss.
We all cheap apparently because we fucking listened to him.
Nubex is
Isn't that what
not
he
sheep.
said?
Nubex is Nubex.
There is a twitch with Angafist's eyes.
Oh, fine.
Boss, I have a question. I have gloves that I don't know if I can take them off because I cannot see them anymore. Because
Well, you should be able to take them off because you actually know they're there.
like, we're gonna try to take them off. Can you take gloves of thievery off?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, the gloves.
Nubix is gonna try, and like they're not coming off. Also, I don't know what this.
They've probably
Yeah.
been caked on due to all the grime.
Like they're like stuck.
I
But I
can
do
rip
it.
them off for you.
I'd rather not lose my arms.
Angafist leaves.
We'll even go towards the old Marauders place.
Like I've had these gloves of thievery for a long time, so I will play it as they are stock on because of shit.
Just before you leave, boss says you will be spending a lot longer than 4 hours. What's about to happen is going to last many months.
Let me guess. Magic bullshit.
Magic bullshit, but
Months for us or months for everyone in the world?
months for you, all of you.
Okay, so only 4 days for you, yes?
Sounds like the crazy bullshit Genesis went through when he went into the Feywild.
Yes, but this place is going to be a pocket dimension created. Have you heard of a Discworld?
Don't
Not
believe
here
that.
of a disc world.
A Discworld is a ritual spell that takes many days to cast, but you must be a very powerful magic user to make one. Each day of the 7 days, you create one of the founding parts of your own pocket dimension. You create your own world, and that is what Master is going to be sending you through.
Right.
Okay.
So, remember, next time we see you, you are most likely going to be monsters, and that's what we need very soon.
I'm gonna like pull out my decanter in this water and try to get ever so like a tiny bit on my skin, like the tiniest amount to get under my gloves to get them off.
Yep. Peeling back the sweat and all that, you get them off. The smell could knock out a donkey.
Like Angus.
Training?
That's why
This is-
Angus is
this
left
is
the
like-
wall.
This is my secret valve. You sure? I need training still. As I'm like
You know what's
Like,
funny? Is these
slowly
kinds of
taking it
smells-
off.
Is these kind of smells probably won't even bother Fox.
No, 'cause you'd be quite
Literally,
familiar with the smell of rotting flesh.
yeah.
Anyway, so
I only
You'll
asked boss
leave.
one question.
what is your
No, I'm not.
I hold up the letter and simply ask him. We open these when we get in there.
You open when you want.
Okay. Jinx is gonna go out and open it on his way.
So
Jason
you, as you walk out the door, you can see Jimis currently stood aside with Mountain Twister and Master currently being talked to about something. Jimis, what sort of face do you have right now?
This is going to be a me problem face.
I want to ask boss if I can like put the items in my own storage and not take them with
I think
me.
that is safer, you can, but I cannot guarantee their safety.
How
That
safe
is on you.
can you have them here? Would I know we have a vault and how safe it would be?
Considering that you've probably tried to steal from Boss's vault before and have failed, and they're now in a much better location.
Yeah, I guess I'll hand it over to him. Like the bag of holding. And I'll just like do inventory before I hand it to him.
Yep. Sir.
Boss, one more question.
Yep.
What about Henry? Do you like the ferret on my shoulder? Like would like this the thing that looked like a dead stuffed ferret that's just been on my shoulder for like a couple of weeks? No, a couple of months now. And then just move. Do I take Henry or leave Henry? Will you watch? Like, how's this going to work?
Why are you asking me? I don't know.
Am I allowed to have Henry?
All I know is that you are meant to arrive in Tunic.
Alright, I will ask if they have Henry-sized tunic. Thank you, boss. As I hand over my bag of holding and try to find the person that, like, grand boss or master. And I leave boss's office.
Oh yeah. Hello.
Angus would more than what. But he stopped to. No, he just wants to get this shit over and done with. He's got a. His look is that of I want this done with. So he probably would have gone to put the tunic, go get changed.
You fools, you have
find
fallen
master.
into my trap. You shall now have a mini session where I level you guys up 2 levels because I've seriously neglected giving you guys levels for several sessions now.
Bastard.
And some
Um,
of you who have just given your items away are going to get them back with much better upgrades to them, aka only 2 people. Because those who have
Me and
already had theirs
Angerfist.
upgraded.
Woo!
Wait a
No,
minute, but
because you and I have
I know.
already upgraded ours.
I know.
oh yeah, that's right, because Genesis and I haven't upgraded our items.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's you 2 who are going to get the upgrades.
Genesis was literally thinking that if he can be as good as he is with it, he'll be happy. Gets back with the upgrade guns, like, yes.
Nivix is there, like, where is mine? When did you guys all get
That's when you
these?
find out that really you've had one all along and it was a dagger.
Nivix has never had any.
No,
Oh.
this will be when Nubex finds out that his relic weapon is his stench.
Oh, God.
Better yet, it's his bathtub.
Yes. He gains bonuses when he has a bath.
No wonder he has no idea what it is. It's never been used.
Either. It's just like attached to his body, and it's just like stuck there, and he's just sort of like a part of himself, and then he washes it, and it's just an actual item, and he's like, ah! Where did I get this?
I have a feeling the first person he would tell is probably Angerfist.
I get this. Something fell off. Look. I don't know what it is. We don't know how long it's been there for.
Well, this
It's
is
not a
going to
cheese
be
spot.
this is certainly going to be interesting.
Oh,
Yeah,
by
Angerfist will have
the
gone changed, grabbed the set for Jimis, even though he knows. Actually, no, Angerfist wouldn't grab the set for Jimis. If Jimis wants it, he can go get it himself, but he knows he's not going to go get it.
yeah, Farx, like, hands over his
Oh.
eye gets changed,
So,
but he
who has opened their letter? It was...
I was gonna open my letter once I got to the old
Genesis did too, right?
Yep.
Farx would have opened his letter after he, got the tunic.
So we all did it practically the same way. Once we all got changed into the tunic, we all fucking just opened up the letter.
Yeah.
Nubix hasn't yet. I think I might be the only one.
I can't tell if Angerfist would have opened his yet or not.
As Tox is just copying pasting the
What our missions are.
I would like try to
Probably.
find Master before getting changed and ask him about a Henry-size tunic.
Well, he was right outside.
Yeah, but he was talking to Gymnast, so I was going to be there waiting until he finished.
Yeah. Yes. Oh no. Sorry, I know he climbs in the shower with you.
Oh, why are you time in the shower?
I know he does that. Why are you still surprised?
The other two.
I know. Why are you still surprised he climbs in the shower with you? Oh God.
So what do the letters say?
I'm just getting that done real quick. I've
Okay.
got to
That's
fix
fair.
these up because I got to copy and paste, as Wolf did actually say.
Yeah.
Okay, that's quite a big drop. Well, it's not a big drop.
Yeah, fuck it, Angerfist probably would have opened his, because... Man, what shit done.
Now, I could be lying to you all, by the way.
You cannot lie to me. I have not
Ooh, he being sus.
opened it yet, so it means I cannot be lied to yet.
So, Farrax, you opened yours?
Actually, no, they were given
Yep.
they were given by Mountain Twist. Angerfist said, wait, would wait to confirm with them to open it. Maybe.
Mountain Twister, so you ask Mountain Twister before you leave if you can open it?
More along the lines of when the fuck do you expect us to open it?
You just said, whenever you want, Lamb of the Strike Team leaders. Imagine following someone without question.
Only I can call him Lamb. You're not allowed. Nubik's gonna say him like
Squeak?
next to. I said only I can call him Lamb. You're not allowed.
What's your AC?
My AC is without armor.
Yep.
I think it's just flat because I am not wearing anything at all. I actually have my shield, so it's plus 2, I think.
Well, no,
like
we have no gear. We have no.
He hasn't gotten rid of all of his gear or chain. Or
There's a 19 hit.
Yes, a 19 hits.
Okay, cool. I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw.
Yes. You also take 13 bludgeoning damage.
14.
Cool, you fail. You see Nubek get punted out the front door.
Yeah.
He's gonna get, stand up and go back.
Come back and I'll do it again.
Anguthus would just say to Mountain Twister, when we fight, because we are going to fight.
Nubik is coming back to the door.
I'm going to enjoy punching your teeth in.
If he's gonna look at Anguthus and be like, Anguthus, his punches are as strong as yours. He doesn't hurt as much.
He kicked you.
Oh, his kick is not as strong as yours, it doesn't hurt as much.
Anguthus hasn't kicked you before.
He doesn't know that.
Says that this person with the strength that they have doesn't hurt more. Yes, you're lying through your teeth there. Anyway.
Okay,
so
Anguthus would probably open his as he got
opened. Jim has opened. Who else has opened? Anyone?
I have opened.
Steph.
Pretty much everyone but Nubek.
Yeah.
That is true. He would just brush himself and then stand up and walk back into the door. He still has to talk to Master.
Did I say you could come back in here, Pipsqueak?
I am not big. I am Nubek's, not Pipsqueak. I think that's one of my workers. I know we all look the same, but I am Nubek's. What?
You're a comedian.
No, I am Nubek's.
Never mind. He looks up at you, Anguthus. He doesn't get it, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Who's a comedian?
Anguthus would have walked away after saying no, he doesn't.
So your task, you've opened yours, the iron one?
Yeah. It just depends on how pissed off Anguthus will look like when he comes back.
There's your task, and finally it is Nubek.
I have not opened one yet.
Meta, just to let you guys know, but Quantum Leap's on.
You can send it to me if you want, but I won't open the message until I open the Message.
I'll be back.
Yep.
I'll be right back real quick.
While they were doing that, is Gymnast still talking to the master? Or they
Jimus,
stopped?
are you done talking to the master
Yep.
after you get your items and leave?
Yep.
Alright.
Maybe he's gonna like walk over.
What can I do for you, Nubex?
Mr. Master, sir, do you have like a small little tunic for Henry? Is Henry allowed to come, or does Henry have to stay, or
Who
is
is
it like
Henry?
Henry? And then like you hear the you make like a noise on the shoulder.
What creature is it again?
It is a ferret.
Does it need a tunic?
So you said everyone. Oh, it's a weasel. Sorry. You said everyone that's going needs a tunic, and Henry's got if he's coming, he needs tunic. Yes.
Is it smart
Do you have-
enough to read?
Yes.
Hmm.
He tells me
He
break into
points to
safes.
Mountain Twister, and Mountain Twister hands the ferret a tiny letter.
I am back.
Henry,
Back.
what later?
Fuck sakes. I hope that it's not the same as the one I got, or what I think everyone got, because if it ends up getting it, I'm going to be so pissed at Newbeck.
We look looking at the letter, looking at Henry. He doesn't do well with letters. It's numbers. He has
He
into safes.
starts eating the letter.
See, I
I've
told
just
you.
got a real quick question, Max.
Yes.
Does that number you sent have any meaning or no?
No, it's just to make sure I know where you are, because 4 is the universal number.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
See, if you give Henry a safe, he'll help me break. He helped me break into 2 safes already.
There won't be any safe breaking, most likely, so you don't need the ferret for this. Or there
Okay.
might be.
I take off the ferret. I like with 2 hands. I like push it towards the master. Like, alright then, you look after Henry. As the he's like looking up.
He holds his hand out for the ferret to run over.
He is Henry. He's very nice. He doesn't bite many people.
If he bites me, you won't see him again.
But don't be mean to him, and he won't bite you. Maybe.
Now scamper along. You're wasting valuable time.
Alright, goodbye Henry, goodbye man that needs to kick harder. And like Nivex then just walks away.
He's gonna kick you again as you're about to walk away.
Can you aim for the door? Do I need to make a strength saving throw?
Yeah, no strength saving for it.
No strength saving throw? Okay.
Yeah, another one.
Oh, okay. Nat 20 with a +5.
Is that, are you proficient?
I am not, sadly.
Alright, so, you get kicked only 5 feet this time instead of 30 feet.
Nivex laughs. I told you! You got to work on your kicks.
However, you have taken 16 bludgeoning damage this time.
That's fine. Nivex is still gonna laugh as he's talking. Your kick has got it weaker. He like walks out the door.
And Newbeck's never seen from again.
Yeah, Nivex just stealths and just walks away.
No, you
No.
want to get into your tunics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimus?
Yep.
Cool. Managed to convince Jimus with some backdoor talk.
Yeah.
And blackmail, more like it.
That is the other word used. That is the other word used for backdoor talk. Yes.
Yes.
So,
Blackmail.
all of you get your tunics on, and you meet Master in the courtyard, yes?
Yeah, like, gotta read my message on the way, I guess.
Alright, you read your
Then
message.
you bump into a fucking wall.
Nubek knock the fuck out because he runs into a wall, misses out on all this.
Nivix there, like, still thinking, why am I even going? What is? I don't use, like, I use normal swords. It's even, maybe it's in the message. The message just says, you have to go because I said so, boss. And that's the message.
I got a freaking air bubble.
Bubble there.
Pardon.
There is a look of annoyance on Angus's face.
Genesis is looking at everyone else, trying to figure out whether or not they got the same message. But look on Angus's face is like, yeah, seems like it.
That wouldn't actually tell you anything, because anything to do with you guys makes Angus have an annoyed look on his face.
That's bullshit. He's gonna, like, crumple out his piece of paper and shred it as he's walking towards the thing.
Yep.
Nubex's was simple, have a bath.
Nivix is, can I tell them the end one?
Yeah.
You have to go because I said so, boss. That's it.
You fucking called it.
Oh god.
So you all meet up with Boss in the courtyard.
Yeah.
He hands out a axe to Axdef, a great sword to Angerfist.
Angus would be hefting that. I was like, it's really light.
Yeah, isn't it? Now, he goes over to Farox and hands you a sword.
What type of sword?
It's Flame Tongue.
It's sad, I have to put my strength back now.
It is a longsword Flame Tongue.
Very sad. My strength
Nubek,
is down. Yes.
you are handed a rapier and a dagger.
Okay, thank you.
And to Genesis, you are handed a crossbow. A repeating crossbow with 6 shots.
So
along
Talk's
with,
just like
20 bolts.
So Talk's just to let you know, Farx himself is only proficient with like scimitars as a sword.
Oh, alright, then it's going to be a Flame Tongue Scimitar then.
Yeah. Just want to let you know because I didn't know if you remembered or not.
I don't.
It's hard to remember the druid proficiencies.
It's hard to remember Druid anything because no one plays Druid and one of the players here hates Druids.
Fuck him.
Don't fuck the Druid.
Very bad.
Fuck you.
Anyway. He then holds out. He then hands a dagger to each of you except for Jimus. Jimus is not being given anything. He's in tunic now, but he is being given nothing.
One dagger. Fuck, what would be my attack? Would my attack bonus be a +10 for that?
Your attack bonus would be is the same as for your like fists, your
So
javelin.
+10.
Yeah.
Now,
And then it's a
that you're
1d4.
all ready, you shall be entering the world I have created. In this world, things may not be the same. You may end up doing great things for yourselves, maybe even being good guys in this world. Jokes. They're funny, right? Anyway. You will all appear in the same location. You see behind him stones are starting to fly up with runes on them as they start connecting into a large doorway. You have two choices. Follow the notes or do what others ask of you. Either way, you are a sheep. The only shepherd got nothing.
There's no big sheep.
In other words, he's saying Jimis is the shepherd.
Is no big sheep or no?
That is up to you to find out. Will you follow one or the other ideals, or shall you try and forge your own path and fail miserably? Teamwork
Jimis
is
walked
dream
forward
work.
into the portal.
Alright.
Come along,
Jimis,
everyone.
You get to roll a d6.
4.
Lovely. Who else shall follow your shepherd?
No, I'm not.
I don't think anyone's going to follow Jimis.
I guess Novex be shepherd and Novex like drops the rapier on one of the daggers and just only has a single dagger now.
Right.
And then I walk towards the gate.
Genesis
I'll go
walks
for it.
through the gate.
I'm gonna drop both the great axe and the dagger, and then walk through the gate.
Alright.
Farts will drop his scimitar, flame tongue, and dagger and go through
Didn't
the
you
gate.
all just say that you weren't going to follow Jimis?
I'm not following you. I'm doing this on my own volition because I know I'm
Everyone's
not.
now
If-
following
if-
each other and by dropping everything.
Angerfist waits
Just
till
gonna
they've
wait.
all gone through.
You
Just
just
waits
see the
like-
master just look at all of the weapons on the ground after they've all gone through.
Novex is gonna go back and pick up another dagger.
You can't.
Oh.
If you've gone through the gate, you're gone.
I haven't, because
Oh.
Gymnast would have went in front of me, so Novex sort of stopped and like turned
No,
around and had a
Jimmy's
look.
was first to go through.
No, I'm sorry, Genesis.
I didn't drop anything.
Oh, yeah, I know, but you would have like went in front before me. And I would have stopped and looked around, and then everyone was dropping all their shit.
So you pick up another dagger and you go through?
No, Novex is gonna pick up the scimitar.
No,
Oh.
I was about to say like Angerfist would go and grab like at the very least the scimitar and the great axe. Fucking idiot.
They're going to die if they don't have weapons.
Novex is
I'm
gonna
not
smile and look at
supplying
everyone.
anything else.
He's gonna smile and look at Angerfist and be like, Angerfist, you see the sheep? One person do it, they all do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
see what
I'm
you mean
going-
now,
Now
sheep.
get your
I'm
get
going
your
to
ass to the
say,
portal.
Let me grab my weapons and some more.
hold on, I want to say that Farx pretty much did it around the same time that Nubex did it. He wasn't doing it because Nubex did it, he did it because he wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I would help pick up all the weapons.
So you two go through?
Yeah, probably
With all
around the same time.
weapons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you holstering any of those weapons? Because there's quite a few of them.
I would like be holding every dagger, and I'd just like have them.
How are you holding every dagger?
Well, most of
His
them
hand,
would
one in his
be.
mouth.
I will probably
Tunic-
say
Everyone had
Are
a-
the tunics like the one that James has his character model in at the moment,
Basically.
or okay?
Just
I'm
without
gonna-
the shoes. For some
I'm gonna
reason,
take
he
off-
got shoes. That
I'm gonna
must have
take off
been
the-
what he got for being a shepherd.
I'm gonna take off the belt then, and then just tie it all the daggers up with that, and
As you
then just
take
carry
the
one.
belt off,
Oh no.
your trousers descend.
That's fine. Nuvex is still tied up.
Angerfist would remove like the shirt part of it and use that to like strap
Right,
the
cool.
other
So you
weapons
go
to
for
him.
The other hand,
Yeah.
one hand would be full
Alright.
of the daggers, the other
Oh.
one trousers.
So after you've all gone through, you all find yourself hurtling into a mountainside as you find yourselves atop a mountain. There is a cave near you.
Hmm.
Jimis is
Is it
already
snowing?
walking towards the cave.
Jimis, you enter the cave and you see goblins feasting upon a frozen elf. As they see you, they scurry off into cracks.
How many are there?
3.
36! I counted them myself.
All right, creatures, come out here, I say in Goblin.
No! No!
Guess like Nuvix would be making his way up as well. Like that's where everyone else is gone.
So what's the environment of this mountain seem like? Like really snowy or?
Yeah, it's quite snowy, and in fact, for those who aren't Goliaths, it's a little hard to breathe.
Yeah, Farx will definitely head into the cave, mostly because, lizard.
Yep.
He can at least last a little bit, but this ain't a great environment. Oh, actually, he's going to, let's see, I'm trying to think. Produce flame, does that require any material component?
Doesn't give any heat.
I'm pretty sure it does.
No, it doesn't.
I think
Really?
what you throw out is a
Like
fireball.
fire?
Well, okay,
But
I guess you gotta
produce
find
flame.
something to burn, then. But at least I can, make a fire.
I'm gonna take a look at the What can I see surrounding the mountain from where I'm standing?
You are atop a mountain. In fact, it might be the tallest in this range.
So I can see clouds.
Yeah, clouds below you.
Are there any other mountains I can see from where we are?
Far off in the distance, you can see colossal chains leading up to a giant ring in the sky.
Oh my god, it's Elden Ring.
I'm going to make note of that and then go to the cave.
You can also see what looks to be a moon and a sun. Right now, the sun is so far away from you that it seems to be more or less nighttime, but it still is bright enough for you to see thanks to the moonlight.
Okay.
Flat earthers, trying to use this as vindication.
As Jimis gets near the cave, he's going to gesture for everyone else to come over to the cave.
I mean, if Angerfist, I don't know.
Me and Angerfist don't need the cave, so.
He's just gonna put on his
When
trousers and
Angerfist
hold
got
him.
back through, he would have held out that. I'll be back.
Alright. He would have held out that I'll be back.
Well, he would have been holding out the axe and
Yeah.
sword for Farax and.
I know, I was just making a joke.
Yeah, it's just that
He's
goes
holding
the
the old I'll be out back.
Yeah.
It's reliable.
Yeah, yeah, he would have been holding the grey. He would have just held the great axe out. Take it, you idiot.
No, look at him.
Or don't. Or don't. You'll only die.
It'd be pretty funny if they all died, wouldn't it?
Farx will take it, but he's gonna try and not use it. Mostly
I'll take and sit it and just fucking strap it to my back.
Yeah, pretty much he has it like a...
Does anyone want a dagger?
Tip as possible.
Appearing atop the cave, you see Corollas. The master has decided that he doesn't want to continue this, or at least he has other things he needs to do to prepare for once his new monsters come around. Now, here's the thing. This world is a world where the more power you earn, the stronger you can get. There is another place like this called Goblin City.
Where? Direction, please.
That is in Enverance. Far, far away from where we are.
Alright, tell me about it then. How many moons?
If you survive this, you shall become great powers. But the power that you get here will not follow you. Only some of it will. For meta, you guys will be going way past level 10 in this game. in this little thing that I've got you guys in, but I'm gonna need you guys to keep a level 10 character sheet compared to anything past that.
Okay.
Alright, saving duplicate now.
So, we're gonna end the session there because I had 3 hours of sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, my mind was